Hello citizens, this is your friend Dr. Haruna Goro. This is a special broadcast on why Mr. El Rufai and other northern leaders and the entire north should support a Peter Obi 2027 presidency. Supporting Peter Obi in 2027 isn't about ethnicity, religion, or sentiments. It's all about performance, integrity, and the urgent need for a reset in Nigerians' leadership culture. Here's my response and my argument why leaders like Nasir El Rufai and Northern Nigeria should take Obi seriously in the next electoral cycle. And these are my reasons. Number one, his track record in governance. Peter Obi's record as a governor of Anambra is well documented. He left office with no debt and substantial savings, unlike many governors who leave their states bankrupt. He invested massively in education and health, making Anambra the top state in WAEC ranking during his tenure. He promoted local production and SMEs, boosting economic self-reliance. In a country tired of failed promises, Obi's record offers evidence, not just words. Number two, national unity over ethnic politics. Peter Obi has shown a consistent willingness to work across ethnic and religious lines. He has never run a tribalistic or sectional campaign. His message during the 2023 election was about merit, equity, competence, and not identity politics. Northern Nigeria benefits when the president prioritizes competence over connections. Number three, policy-driven leadership. Obi's campaign was one of the few that focused on actual policy, emphasized on human capital development, a clear plan to shift Nigeria from consumption to production, detailed proposals on power, security, agriculture, and decentralizing governance. Northern Nigeria, with its rich agricultural potential and vast youth population, stands to gain from this agenda. As a northerner, I know that to be true. Number four, benefits to the north specifically, and these are in the area of one, agriculture. Obi's focus on local production and agro-industry directly aligns with northern Nigeria's economic base. Number two, security. A leadership that understands the root causes of insecurity, poverty, exclusion, bad governance will better address northern Nigeria's banditry and terrorism issues. Number three issue, education. Northern states lack in literacy and access. Obi has a track record on prioritizing education as a development tool. It's not about geography, it's about who has the clearest plan to tackle the region's real problem. Number five reason why El Rufai and other northerners should support a 2027 Peter Obi's bid to be president. El Rufai has often styled himself as a reformer who wants progress for Nigeria. Supporting Obi will align with a visionary, post-partisan outlook. It will show he is not tied to the traditional power structure that have failed the country repeatedly. Number six, a youthful, enlightened electorate is watching. The North has the numbers, but the young Nigerians across all regions are more politically aware than ever. Supporting a candidate like Peter Obi sends a message that leadership is about competence, not complacency. Number seven, proving integrity and financial prudence. Peter Obi has a rare reputation for not looting public funds. He left billions in reserves and investment for Anambra State, while most governors leave debt. His personal lifestyle reflects discipline, no lavish convoys, private jets, or wasteful spending. For a region battling corruption and misuse of public funds, Obi sets a new standard of transparent governance. Number eight reason why Nasir El Rufai and other northern leaders should support Peter Obi in 2027 elections. He represents a break from the rot of the old order. The current political elite, PDP and APC, have alternated power since 1999, yet poverty, insecurity, and unemployment have worsened. Obi represents a genuine departure from this recycled leadership, something El Rufai himself has occasionally hinted as needing. Backing Obi could align with El Rufai's reformist image and appeal to young Nigerian voters disillusioned with the status quo. Number 9, a competent, data-driven leader. That's Peter Obi. Obi doesn't rely on empty slogans. He discusses policy with figures, data, and real plans. He's intellectually equipped to understand complex economic issues and translate them into results. In an era of economic collapse, Nigeria and the North needs a president who understands the economy, not just politics. Number 10, real agriculture revolution, not lip service. Obi has always advocated agriculture-led industry, investing in agro-processing, local manufacturing, and export-led farming. The North owns over 70% of Nigeria's arable land and stands to benefit the most from a government that invests in agriculture, value chains, not just substantial farming. Obi's presidency could bring agro-investment to northern Nigeria, creating jobs, reducing poverty, and improving food security, which is barely needed in Nigeria today. Number 11, focus on human capital, health, and education. Obi tripled education funding in Anambra, upgraded schools, and made WAEC fees free. The North has the lowest literacy, health, and child development indices and needs a leader that prioritizes human development, not just infrastructure contracts. Without investing in people, poverty will persist. Obi's emphasis on education and healthcare fits the North's long-term needs. Number 12, he understands the cost of governance. Obi constantly criticizes the bloated government structure, multiple convoys, excessive aids, jumbo salaries, while the masses suffer. He believes in lean government and cutting waste, freeing up funds for investing in infrastructure, school, and hospitals. Northern states struggling to pay salaries and fund basic services need a federal government that leads by example on cost control. Number 13, he is not seen as a threat to any region. Obi has no history of inflammatory statements against the North or Islam. He has maintained respect across regions, avoiding toxic rhetoric that inflames division. This makes him more acceptable in the North than many think, especially if leaders like El Rufai speak truthfully to his values. Number 14, a growing youth movement in the North is behind him. In 2023, Peter Obi won substantial youth support even in northern states. Northern youths are unemployed, angry, and demanding change. They are Obi's natural base if engaged with humility and focus. Mr. Nasir El Rufai, who once called for merit-based leadership, could help guide this generational demand for change towards a unifying figure like Obi. Number 15, history will reward statesmanship. Supporting Peter Obi wouldn't just be a political move, it would be a bold statesman-like decision for somebody like El Rufai and other northern leaders to do at this moment. It will signal that northern leaders are ready to prioritize competence, national unity, and development over narrow interests. Mr. Nasir El Rufai's legacy would be defined by helping build Nigeria led by results, not rhetoric. In conclusion, supporting Peter Obi in 2027 isn't about abandoning the North. It's about securing Nigeria, which includes the North. His politics are national in scope, pro-poor, youth-focused, and development-driven. Mr. El Rufai and other northern leaders care about the future, not just the next election. Peter Obi deserves their serious attention and support at this crucial moment. If northern leaders truly want to end poverty, insecurity, and underdevelopment in their region, it's time to evaluate candidates based on performance, not propaganda. Peter Obi is not perfect, but he represents a shift from what has failed us for decades. A coalition between northern pragmatism and southern reformism could be a winning formula Nigeria desperately needs at this hour. As a northerner myself, some people have asked me, why are you supporting a southern candidate for presidency in 2027? Have they paid you to do this? What do you stand to gain by doing that? The only reason why I'm doing this is because I believe that if we say we are one Nigeria, then we need to not just say it in words, but we need to show it by our actions. And that's why I'm making this call to you, Mr. Nasir El Rufai, and other northern leaders. Whatever you say is what our people will do. We've had many of our northern brothers govern this nation. We've also heard from the southwest and the south-south. But there is one region that has not been given a chance to show what they are able to bring to the table. My advice as a northerner is that let's give Peter Obi a chance and not allow the sentiments and the strife of the past to hinder us from seeing the potential that is in this man. Let's give him a chance. Who knows? Maybe we will see change in our nation. We've tried all the others. Insecurity has increased. Poverty has increased. And the nation is more divided now than ever. And I've watched this man. I haven't met him personally, and he didn't ask me to do this, but I am just saying, as a northerner that has a heart and feels about Nigeria and wants Nigeria to remain one, I think it is time for us to give a chance to somebody from the southeast. And one of the few people that we have seen so far that is not only thinking about the southeast, but has canvassed the length and the breadth of this nation. Talk about insecurity. Talk about people going through disaster and other calamities. He has gone to places where people have died, have lost their lives and lost property. We've seen what Mr. Obi has done. Other politicians, after losing an election, they disappear and only return when it's another election cycle. But immediately after the election, I watched this man and he went from north to south, especially in the north. We saw the way this man was ready to spend to help the people that were going through challenges. And that's why I'm making this call. Mr. El Rufai, I trust your judgment. You are a man that is able to influence, and I also call on the other northern leaders, let's do the needful so that we can birth not only a great north, but we can birth a great nation called Nigeria. And I know it is possible. Thank you for heeding this advice. God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, this is your friend, Haruna Bako Goro. Thank you.